How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Rainbow Star coming at you with another Dokkan Battle video, and today I wanted to do another tier list. Sadly, today and yesterday I was trying to make this video. Tier list maker just was not working for me. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with it. I did everything the same that I usually do, and it just wasn't working. But like, no issue on their fault. I was probably messing something up. But today, what I wanted to do was rank the top leader skills in the game. I'm not talking about like the best teams. I'm not talking about like how the teams run and stuff like that. I'm just talking about leader skills by themselves. So like there could be like Chowman could be on this list if his leader skill was like all typed key +3 and 150%. Like he could be on this list even with how bad he is. So it doesn't have to do with the unit itself. It's more about the leader skill that they have on their card. So as a kind of 3 honorable mentions that I had thrown around, there were a few more that I was thinking of, but like these were 3 that were just kind of left when I was making the list. So we have Blue Gogeta. So if this shows you anything about like how this list is gonna work, yeah, we have Blue Gogeta, the leader of Fusion and Last Resort. Super Saiyan God LR Goku, because he is the leader of Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans. Just so you know, guys, there is no like setback on this. Like it's just like, oh, you can't. There's only one of each leader skill and stuff like that. So there actually will be a few doubled up like categories and stuff like that on this list. And then we also have Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta as well, movie heroes and Fusion. As you can see, like they're kind of, both of them are right there. The reasoning behind it is that like I feel like Fusion kind of holds both of them back a little bit because of how small of a category it really is. And then God Goku, the only thing that really holds him back, because I do believe he has the biggest team in the entire game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yes, Pure Saiyans is the biggest category in the game, and Hybrid Saiyans is one of the biggest as well. So I do believe he has one of the biggest categories, biggest teams in the game. It's just that he's Key 4 and 130 to stats. That kind of holds him back a little bit. But let's go. At number 10 today, we have Super Saiyan 4 LR Goku. So the reason he's here is because Goku's family is, I believe, the second biggest category in the entire game. So that definitely is a W for him. And he's also Super AGL, 3 key and 120. So what we're going to be doing is that the second part of the leader skill has a big impact on the rankings of a lot of units. Like you guys might be like, a few of the guys down here, you might be like, oh, they should probably be higher up. But secondary parts of leader skills is a very big reason on where I have some of these guys put today. So Super AGL is probably the best typing in the entire game. Like they have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR Gohan, they have LR Kalen Caulifla. Like they have a lot of there's a lot of very strong Super AGL units. Even Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku, he's on there too. But again, Goku's family is absolutely insane. Like you have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR Gohan and Goten. Like all of these guys down here, like these 3 guys down here are again really good. Look at all the LRs that you have access to on this team. Like again, these 3 are already on the secondary part of the leader skill anyway. But then you have Gohan and Goten. You can build this team however really you want it. You can run it over in a flash with these 2. These 2 actually link up kind of well together. They give each other 5 key from Shattering the Limit and over in a flash. So like if you want to run that as a rotation, you can. You have B-Pan, who is insane. And this is also a team that you can do a lot of like maxing out on. Like because you have cards like Bardock and Guinea, who you can use their active skill as well as B-Pan. You have a lot of options to be able to like mess around with this team and build it however you want. We have the new Bardock here as well. There's just like, again, this is the second biggest category in the game, I believe. So that's a big reason why Super Saiyan 4 Goku is here at number 10. So then we have STR Cooler. So STR Cooler a, one of the biggest reasons that he's on here is one that you're going to see a lot of dual category leader skills on here as well, but it's mainly because of transformation boost being so insane. So obviously him as the leader as it is, but then like look at like some of these units. Like you have the 2 blue fusions, which is big. Then you have LR Gohan, which a lot of these teams have LR Gohan on, by the way. And then LR Tech Broly, Cell. Like this is a team that you can get LR Gohan to transform on. That is big. LR Gohan transformed is absolutely insane. And I'm sorry for the barking down there. But yeah, you can run Cell on this team with him. And the thing is, it's not like you're going to struggle because Cell, and with this guy especially, like I don't want to talk about like how the team runs a lot, but you can, like this guy as it is, gives support to this guy. So it makes him not dead weight. So which I think is just like a very big thing. And then almost every unit that releases nowadays gets put on this team. Every new Dokkan Fest and LR that has a transformation mechanic gets put on this category. You have the new Bardock, Blue Gogeta, transforming Goku, Frieza, and Vegeta are all on here. Evolution Blue Vegeta, even 13 is on here if you want to be able to run him. You have the baby units, like you have Tech Golden Frieza, Cooler. You have a few of the is it just him? But there are some of the 50% supports, which do definitely help. But again, this team is just going to keep getting better and better as time goes on. And then Terrifying Conquerors is a very like solid team as well. It's nothing too insane. It kind of has a little bit of overlap, but you do have the new Demon King Piccolo, which is great. We will be getting a Dokkan Fest exclusive Bardock one day and Bojack one day, so that is gonna boost this guy like all the way up. Like he's gonna be absolutely insane on here. But then you have just like again, you have like Cooler himself. You have a lot of the thing about this team is that you have a lot of very, very, very good support units, and then a lot of high damage dealers. Like you can have like you have Turles, this Metal Cooler, this Turles whenever they give him an easy A. There's just a lot of very good support on this team. So that's why I have him at number 9. Then number 8, we have Dragon Ball Super Broly. So movie bosses is a very top-heavy category. You have a lot of a few very powerful LRs, but then like it's not the biggest category, as you guys can see. Like it fits on like hardly over half the screen, but the units that are here are incredible. Like you have Turles, you have this Cooler again, you have Tech Golden Frieza, all the Brolys, which make this team run so easily sometimes. You can run the new Beerus rotation, which is really very, very strong. This part of the team is amazing as it is, but then you also have full power, and full power is insane. Like you have movie bosses that you then mix with some of the hardest hitting cards in the game, one of the best defensive units in the game, Gohan and Goten. Again, Gohan. Again, another team that Gohan can transform on if you run with Cell. Broly, who you can't really run on the team because he's the leader. But then you have LR Broly. Like this team decimates what is it called? Super Battle Road and stuff like that. Like this team completely claps in that event. And then like look at all like the very strong, like again, top tier options that are here. You have the new Easy Omega, who gives 40% support to that team, where you also have Turles and the STR Cooler on. So again, you have a lot of very good support and a lot of very strong, hard-hitting units. And it's not a small team either. Like this is a team that a lot of players can build fairly easily, and it's gonna run well because this guy doesn't need ki ever. This guy auto supers no matter what. He gives himself 6 ki, so on his own leader he's gonna be starting out with max ki, and then when he goes full power he gets 8, which is completely useless for him, but it still matters. But then at number 7, we have the new physical Beerus. So a big reason why Beerus is on here is Realm of Gods. Realm of Gods... Oh god, what just happened? Realm of Gods is insane. So you do have 3 leaders for the team, which makes it very easy to run. But then you have the 2 blue fusions. Like, these 4 have... Like, these 5 actually have come out super recently. So you can build a full LR team out of this if you want to. You have probably the single best defensive unit in the entire game. Kaoken Blue Goku you can run on this team, because I do believe you can run enough universe... No, what is it called? Representatives of Universe 7 category allies, because you can run Evolution Blue Vegeta, you can run UI Goku, and you can run him. And I think you only need the 3 to be able to go onto this, to get his Spirit Bomb active. Then you have all the Goku Blacks, who are, again, like, you can build the Goku Black team if you want to. Blue Vegeta, physical EZA Blue Vegito is insane. This Zamasu and Gowasu is probably one of the best, I would consider him one of the best defensive units in the game as well, because giving 70% defense to an entire rotation and him being able to dodge is very, like, extremely strong. And, like, the way that they've just been buffing this team with top tier units is insane. And then Explosion of Anger isn't insane, but again, it is a strong category where you have LR Gohan on. You have Tech Broly on here as well. And then, like, even down here, you have Super Saiyan Goku, you have Rage Vegeta and Bulma. This guy, if they do EZA him, I do expect him to be very, very good. As well as this guy as an orb changer can be very strong. Explosion of Anger isn't the craziest, but Explosion of Anger with Realm of Gods is a very, very powerful leader skill. So this is where, like, some people might start getting, like, weirded out by this list and how I decided to make it. At number 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, at number 6, we have AGL Zamasu. So you would think, wait, why is this guy here when he is a worse leader for Realm of Gods than this guy? So first, yes, I do believe that this guy is like, if you want to run the Realm of Gods team, he might be a better leader for it just because he is a better unit than Zamasu. But we're not talking about the units themselves, we're talking about the leader skills. That's the big thing. And so this guy gives 130 to HP, which I believe isn't as good as 170 to HP and 130 to defense. But the main reason is because he has Explosion of Anger, where Zamasu gives 120 to all extreme class allies on the entire team. You can run any extreme class that you want. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that. Just the way that works. But think of all, like, the entire roster of extreme class allies that you can run on this team, alongside all the units that we talked about that are in Realm of Gods. Like, again, we talked about them. The Blue Fusions, God Goku, LR Rose, all the EZA Goku Blacks. Like, you can run, what is it? Cooler on this team. You can run Broly on this team. You can run Bojack. You can run literally almost, like, you can run any villain team that you want on this team. At any point, like, you can just run the team if you want to, and 120 is enough, is the thing. Like, we're going to be getting to it in, I believe, 2 slots? I'm not sure exactly where I put them, but again, having access to the entire roster in the game of extreme class allies is absolutely insane. It's not really, like, he's the best extreme class leader in the game. He's better than Frieza. He's better than STR Goku Black. So I think this guy deserves to be a slot above STR Beerus just because of the way his leader skill works. And remember that I'm not rating the unit or the team. I'm rating the leader skill only. So And just letting everybody know that, because I know people, this is probably going to be pretty controversial as well. Then we have transforming Blue Vegeta. So again, he has the Pure Saiyan team, which is the single biggest team in the entire game. Like, look at this. Look at how massive this team is. So you can run anything that you want, and it's not like you have weak options either. You have the 2 LR Brolys, you have Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, you have LR Kale and Khalifa, Spirit Bomb Goku, Bardock, who did just get replaced though. Like, and then you have all of the Goku, Vegeta, Bardock, Raditz, Broly, Paragus, all of them you can have on this team with amazing supports, amazing hard-hitting units. Again, you have the new Bardock, you have Turles, you have full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This new Raditz, who again is probably the best Super Battle Road unit in the entire game. Then you have like Kid Goku, you have Kid Broly, you have some of these supports that you can run. You have Scouter Vegeta and Kabe. And then like there's just so many options to run on this team. And if that doesn't make the team big enough as it is, you also can run all super class. The entire like set of super class units you can run on this team. 3 key and 100%. It's not as good as 120. So that's how the way that they balance his leader skill. It's not as good as 120, but the ability to run them is still crazy. Like, you would probably want to run more support type units on this team. Like, you want to have your main hard hitters be on Pure Saiyans and then your support units be on that. But still, the ability to have super class allies on the team, whatever you want, Bpan, Bulla if you don't have Turles, like, it's just crazy. The ability, just this ability by itself, being able to have that full roster is crazy. Then we have, for a very similar reason, we have Trunks, Dragon Ball Super Trunks, who has Future Saga and Super Class. He has Super Class Key 3 and 120. So that definitely, I think, is a big reason on why he's above Vegeta right here. But I also believe that Future Saga gives you a bit stronger roster than Pure Saiyans, because again, you have the 2, you have what is it, LR Vegito, you have LR Rose, all the Roses down here, but then you also have like this Trunks and Mai with their third turn Mafuba is crazy. This EZA Vegeta Blue is very strong as well. You have Zamasu and Gawasu. You have the EZA Vegito Blue. This Trunks, his EZA is insane. Tech VB is still very good if you want to run him instead. Mai is crazy good. Future Gohan is very good. Like, this team is like actually insane. Especially, again, being able to run any super class that you want. This team, like, 120 is enough. Like, on this team, if you want to run the rotation of the LR Super Saiyan 4s, you can. If you want to run, even though he's not on the Future Saga team, if you want to run the rotation of LR Blue Vegito and LR Blue Gogeta, you can run that. Like, you can run all of these broken rotations if you want to. Like, this is a team that you can get Piccolo to transform on. If you want to run Dokkanfest Piccolo and AGL Nail on this team, you can. It's just the options to be able to run on this team, they work as well. Like, it's not like it holds the team back at all. It makes it better. And I think that's what puts this guy so high up on this list, personally. So I have him at number 4. So number 3, I have LR Gohan. So reasoning behind it, AGL Key 3, 120 stats. AGL is insane. The units that are on AGL are crazy. But then you also have the Kamehameha category. Look at this. You have both the new fusions. You have LR Rose. You have Super Saiyan 4 Goku. again, LR Gohan, the Go Bros, the two original Dokkan Fest exclusive LR fusions, and then again, this is a very large team as well. You have the Kaioken Blue Goku, you have Kid Goku as well. You have Buhan, who should be, I think he could be getting a new Dokkan Fest exclusive at some point. You have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta whenever he gets an LR. You have Transforming Goku. Like this team is very strong. Again, very top heavy, but again, very strong. Like you have like these guys, EZA, the Vegito Blue. This guy is Awakening, who is insane. All of those Super Saiyan 2 Gokus, the physical one, this tech one, and this AGL one are all very, very important to this team, and they make it so much better. They make it be able to run so smoothly. And again, the rotation of being able to have these two on here. But also, if you want to, because again, my main point, 120 is enough to be able to run units on these teams. And then you have access to LR Kalen Caulifla. You have access to LR Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku. These guys are crazy good, you guys. Like, I can't underrate the secondary parts of these leader skills. They're very strong. And they're very helpful, again, in what is it called? Dokkan Battlefield. Like, Dokkan Battlefield, especially nowadays with the Jiren boss, is rough. So these kind of leader skills help. Like, it makes it very, very strong. And then number 2. So we have 2 guys left. Same typing, by the way. As a little bit of a spoiler. We have LR Vegito. So the reason that I have this guy here, and I only had Gogeta as an honorable mention, is because the last resort team is the reason Gogeta was an honorable mention, but because it mixes with Poltara, and Poltara again is absolutely insane alongside Last Resort. Like, a big reason why I wanted like units like Trunks and Zamasu on here is because of the strong parts of their secondary leader skill. But like, look at the rosters that you can use together. You can run the two new fusions together. You have LR Rose, and then you have like Trunks' Mafuba. You have Turles, Kaioken Goku, who I expect to be getting like a Dokkan Fest exclusive at soon. But then you have the Super Vegetos. You have the Supremo Pie of Time and this Zamasu and Gawasu, EZA Vegito Blue, transforming Super Saiyan Goku, what's his name, Cooler. Like, that's the thing. People always go for like the top heavy categories of how strong these guys are, but like, look at the supports that they have. You have the Supremo Pie of Time alongside a Turles and Cooler, which is insane, dude. And yes, he's gonna be mainly for transformation boost, but guess who's transformation boost? Him, like the leader, one of the leaders of the team. Gogeta, what's his name? LR Rose, like a bunch of these units that you're going to be running on this team. Vegito and a Cooler buffs, which makes him even more valuable, which is why I recommended people at least throw a few summons at Cooler. But then the top, I believe the single best leader skill in the entire game goes to LR Gohan and Goten. So you have Goku family, the second largest team in the entire game, I believe Pure Saiyans is bigger than it. But again, like, look at how massive this team is. And you have that alongside, it's not the biggest or like super strongest team, but you still have options here that are very good. Like, it's Goku's family team that you add some of these blue Vegetas on. You have Bulla on. You have this blue Vegeta. You have the new Whis, who's absolutely insane. You have the Whis where you can run the the Beerus combo with. You can run this Gohan, you can run this Vegeta, 17, Bergamo if you want to, who's a god himself. I think this team, personally, I love running this team. The 4 key leader skill on top of with this, I think is absolutely amazing. They are still the only real category leader for the team itself. But again, you're running that team with those extra supports and all that kind of stuff with the second largest team in the entire game. I think these guys have the single best leader skill in the entire game. Let me know what you guys think about my list in the comments down below. So to go over it, a little bit of a recap. We have LR Gohan and Goten, LR Vegito, LR Gohan, transforming Trunks, transforming Vegeta, transforming Zamasu, Beerus, Dragon Ball Super Broly, not Turles, Cooler, and then Super Saiyan 4 LR Goku. That is my list for the best leader skills in the entire game. Remember, leader skills, not the units, no, by themselves, the leader skills. So that's my list, you guys. If you liked it, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. Until next time, deuces.